Alrighty, let's jump right into it. Back at it again with some Danganronpa. That should all be good. Audio check. That should all be good. Audio check's good. Alrighty. Let me just get into my comfortable gaming position. Yeet, 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 yeet indeed. Welcome, welcome. Just in time as well. About to start this bad boy up. If I remember correctly, I left on a cliffhanger last night. And that was when we found the mysterious masked body in the garden room. So, let's find out who this masked mysterious person is. Just to make things clear. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're dead. I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told ya, there's a corpse hanging out. There's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? This is really a dead body? Why do you keep asking that every time there's a dead body?
What?
You need to be looking. You need to be. Oh my god. You need. It's already started. I'm not even like 5 minutes into the stream. You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Okay. So let's have a little look-see, shall we? A little look-see. We need to find out who this actually is, then take the mask off. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And with the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is total mystery. But one thing I do know is whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Well, clearly someone stabbed them. Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Well, more pink. Yaha. Welcome, welcome. How did your stream go last night, Mr. Flake Patrol? Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. Yeah, good. Almost built encountering. Oh, you're on the final boss already? Jeez. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. How can you tell? Yeah, how can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of the chest. Of her chest, sorry. And they've got the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be? Okay then. Let's tear the mask off clean.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask, and in the next instant, holy shit! She is flying. Look at her go! She got some air, Jesus. There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up. It blew up. I'm not reading all that. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then...
Come on.
Hurry up and put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, the voice reached up and pulled me back down to earth. She farted. I'm free. Free falling. I heard that song goes. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Damn. Look at that fucking body burn. Jesus. It's a bonfire. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. Oh, why you just stand there and do nothing? The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, there was enough to put out the fire. How convenient! It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. Who wanted barbecue? I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded? Yeah, no shit.
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body. It burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now the body is charred. I really have no idea. Oh, this child. What? Don't say, oh, this child. Now I'm worried. Are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow it down to who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Koyo. Koyo? Then that dead body... Oop, hit my mic, Sam. Is Koyo. No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Koyo. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What? The mastermind?
what the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got boiled. Get serious? I totally agree. I agree. Normally the idea would be worth considering, but I have no... Oh my god. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But the corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. Remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said oh my god. He said the headmaster is a middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse is obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it a teenage girl Koyo told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? I forgot that name already. That person, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Koyo confided in me. She said that there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, Koyo told me was...
Mukuro Ikusawa,
Ah, Mukuro, that's how you say her name.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounds like Koyo thinks Mukuro is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's female? That would mean the body... Oh my god, that would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it's a super mastermind doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is a girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, just call her Moo or something if you don't remember how. You know what? Moo sounds like a good idea. I'll call it Moo from now on. How did you wind up to a burnt crisp? Because she fucking exploded.
What the heck?
Now this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. Bruh. There might be some clues to help us figure out exactly who this is. Ah, hey, wait.
What?
What? I'll be forgetting something, you know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she totally blown up, huh? Forget about it. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. I don't like that look. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What has happened, master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear you that you would never inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. Master?
What the heck?
Master? This is a strange back and forth I've ever seen. Oh, that's treading lines there, buddy. Ooh, I don't like that. Just take a close look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. What do you mean by that? I'm not Koyo after all. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, there's something on the ground here. Oh, okay. Key or a USB? There's something next to the body. It's a key. It is a key. It's what Koyo took from Monokuma. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? By looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It's shaped like a Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? What? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. Never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to a certain areas we thought we locked. You mean...
So in other words...
The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorms on the second floor. The dorm room's on the second floor. Keys to success. It's in your hands. So, I'm your errand boy now? Now you say that? You mean we've always been the errand boy? Okay. Okay. I don't know why the bird sound was making an effect still. Alright, let's have a look at the record lab. Data center, sorry. Let's give it a shot. When I want to insert the key in the gun to the keyhole. Oh! It fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I'm actually unlocked the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone. I immediately headed back to the garden. Wait, hang on. Did I just wing that? Was that the... What was the key to the data center? There's no way I got that at my first shot. Was I supposed to go... I was supposed to go... Dude, it wasn't even a 5 there. That was just pure luck. I wasn't even thinking. Oh, that's funny. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. My streamer clap. It's the data center down to the 4th floor. Then we can go into the data center now.
I see.
Interesting. But why did the new... But why didn't the C's have that key on them? I suppose we have to go to the data center and find out. Well, good job. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Okay, so when you open the door, that's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Okay. I reached out and I put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent player, I opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Oh! In a word, this room was strange. I mean, the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. There wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. This room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all these monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school fed back into this room, and they displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
The sole purpose of this room is to watch us. Oh shit. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear
the
now.
mastermind's private room without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. Okay, can we go through that Monokuma door? Because it looks very, very suspicious. Suspicious! So the mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it could only mean one thing. That the body of Mew and she was the mastermind. The mastermind is dead, like really, really dead. It would seem so.
What?
Is serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body... Whatever happened that obviously didn't die a natural death. Yeah, because a knife to the stomach is a natural death. So who was it? But if the mastermind's really dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find an exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Really? No. What about the exit? If the mastermind's truly dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, you need to find out why the mastermind set this life or death game in the first place. I'm bothered by the fact the mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
Murdered? Do you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why is it going to be that way? I mean, who could have done it? Even done it?
ignorance.
That's exactly why we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now, do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Oh god, shut up. The mastermind's purpose, and why were they killed? This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Okay. First off, have a look at the map. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. Okay. The mastermind's been using them all. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? I hate her. Okay, so I can't look too far left. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people die from a stab wound to the stomach. A bunch. I've seen a lot of people play this game and see that exact death, which happens to be more common than others think. Oh god. Why is there a camera? No matter when, no matter what, the defense camera's following every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras do they have? So there's a camera in the surveillance room? Okay, weird. Let's look at the computer. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look high performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So we can't. So what? We can't do anything. Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must be using these monitors. What? The mastermind must be using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may be. Oh my god. You may be. Mama. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. VHS? There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to the TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the old one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so we hooked that up to the antenna, we could watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Heen is here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Alright, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way through TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? You don't get the reference. Alright, let's have a look at the Monokuma door. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. Oh, it could be inside. No luck. Door's locked, huh? What if you use that key to open that room? Let's give it a try. Just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with a Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it is not gonna do me any good. He is right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
Ooh. Oh ho ho ho. What's wrong? Good news for all your Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from the regrets of the outside world.
Heck!
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
Huh? This is the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? I got an idea, let's give that a try. They went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. The live feed of us just standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it, some weird setup. A trick? Well, what the fuck? What? Oh, what? I'm so confused on what's happening. What? I thought he was destroyed.
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? What?
What?
Been a while, you freaking bastards. Monokuma? Oh, you're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
You're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution's perfectly natural. Oh no, is it Monokuma 2.0? I thought I'd been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even, it's been like a day, half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see, the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead, all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ha ha ha!
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut your what? Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to spare at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have a way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of here.
We're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? You're still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Poop, I'm pooping more than laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. The TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
Well, I connected to the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive you are. They are. Well then, I'm going to let you on a blood-gashing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. What does that mean?
what the heck?
Wait, hang on. Is it a game show or something? Is it being broadcast to fucking TV and stuff? Is this a what?
Unbelievable.
You're stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
Oh my god. The killing game is broadcast live on the entire world. It's the most popular thing on the TV. What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times you say it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, dumbass, he means it's been broadcast everywhere to the entire world. It's a fucking game show you're in. Oh my god. I should have got it from the TV. I should have. Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. They would have taken over the... Have they taken over the airways or somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed is broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is a one-way trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I hear a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind has begun creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was for all my captive audience, to show them the true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of Despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best Despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would have gone crazy. Yeah, there's no way they could have had tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Welcome to the game show where they have students killing each other on live on TV. I know that that was a twist I did not see coming. Broadcasting it? Like, how the fuck? It just raises so many more questions. Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need a lot amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of dead body.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean?
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it your all, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are getting pretty crazy from here on out. You're in the heck for a
I
ride.
can't wait. I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. Better late announcement than never, that is true. It was a very late announcement. I don't know why it took that long. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What despair entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. Which, what it means is at that point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. And figure out who killed Koyo. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mew was the one who died. Victim was female, right? Koyo certainly fulfills that condition. Wow, I'm struggling tonight. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mew, isn't dead. But naturally, the body can't belong to her, so it must be Koyo. There's no other possibility. Body is Koyo? Koyo's been murdered? No, it's not possible. I don't think it's her, because I don't remember her having fucking long-ass nails. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're going to have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed her? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No.
Huh?
But you just said.
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a vital amount of issues I need to confirm. I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you put everything you have into this. That is how the game works, after all. Okie dokie. Well, she's always wearing gloves if you haven't noticed until now. True. Also, what's with this music? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity. Body was covered with other wounds. The no camera doesn't tell us who the victim was actually. Her body, could it be really her? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself, no matter what. Okay, so the music is just... like the guitar riff, dude, that just threw me off guard. I need to get back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. It's been added. Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that may be important from one to the other. I need to do what I always do. Yeah, it is banging music. Have a look at the mask. These look like fragments or something. They're all burnt, so I can't really tell, but for sure, I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll double check that later. Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth reports. I don't know where is. There's a knife lying on the ground. Is this? Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Medical file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean the knife was the cause of the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it. It's a knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was they attacked me with last night, they're holding that knife. I wish I could use that. No, don't say that, Luke. The same knife was used to stab the masked attacker we found here. So maybe the masked person got stabbed because they attacked. I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then if that really is Koyo, it would mean Koyo is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene has been added. Suit. Okay, low key. Kinda. Want to turn it up a bit. It's the rocking song. The killer has to be a woman. Only a woman could lead a man on such a goose chase. She probably doesn't even like you, Sag. Well, the body is a female. We did discover that part. But let's check the body more thoroughly. Maybe we'll find out for sure it's Coco or not. Coco? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they got in the way of normal activity. Fake nails have been added to the truth report section of your handbook. There's something on the back of the right hand. Got a tattoo? It's burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I haven't seen something like that before. Why is all the ugly characters? Why is it all the ugly characters dead? Only the pretty ones still shall survive. I don't know, dude. I didn't make the game. What are we looking at? Chest. Up the body. The upper half of the body got set on fire to the explosion, so it's totally blackened. So the top half of the body is wet. That's because he wet it. That's because it got set on fire and I threw the water on it. Since I threw the water on the part of that... Oh my god. Since I only threw the water on that part, on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There, isn't it, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Yeah. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. My assessment makes my... Hey, man. I can't relate. Fragment of the dead body. Bit of charred debris near the body. It seems familiar to me. That's what was seen earlier. I have... No! Okay, hero and bitch boy. With the bitch boy. Good time, I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear what you were doing after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I went to sleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime going to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious the murder took place after nighttime? How can you be sure of that?
Hmm.
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going to look around for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when we arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
The murder can only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Tokihiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Tokyo and Hina's room to go get them. Sorry. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. And why'd you... Phone is on the floor. What is happening in my chat? What are you doing to the assignment to make... you know what? I don't even know why I'm asking. Well, I figure I'm not gonna indulge with you anymore. Why do you do your assignment work, buddy? As precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have an airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Koya.
That's right.
And if the victim was really her, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one with an alibi? That's really bad, isn't it? What the fucking hero? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Well, when I was thinking about it, when we first found the body, when the body was found, I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monohuman developments wake me up at 7 o'clock as usual. I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, and where everyone was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was that then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. It's just before 9 o'clock, so probably it's 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to be right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
And now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think you can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. on... Okay, that's my job done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, we added to the truth boards. You don't do that? How do you stay motive? I thought that's how... No, no one does that, Luke. Listen, Dakota. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? And if I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Bitch Boy said not to touch it to avoid getting it all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I don't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Well, thanks, that's a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it's a lot better too. So thank you, too. Body before the explosion, cool. Your brain is melted louder, all that booba. You can... So who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Oh, the chicken's dead? 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens. Weren't there 5?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Hey, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Hmm.
Of course, there was precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
No, that's wrong. One's missing. There's only 4 chickens here. We're 1 short, huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was only just before nighttime last night, and there was definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact to the structure of the world.
Conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best with Nihiro and focus on the problem at hand. Okay, can we not talk about this in my chat, please? Chickens have been added to the truth section. Wait, 4? That's 1 less than 5 and more than 3. I mean, you're not wrong. Technically, you're telling me the truth. Nothing but truths here. Leak, seriously, stop. I don't want that in my chat. To be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, it's pretty stereotypical tool shed. What is this? Is that a tarp? Wait, there's a tarp in here before. I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered in mud and grime. But the underside, so clean and completely dry. On one side, the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to the truth section. One thing in here that concerns me. Pickaxe. Something carved in the handle of the pickaxe. Crazy diamonds. The same thing that would in the back of Bondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to me. It's definitely lingering. Irritating, but now's not time to worry about it. Okay. To the tool shed? Yes, please. Okay. Everything? Already checked the body. Before, yeah. Angle. The fragments lying around the body. Ah, it's just the fragments. Okay, cool. Now leave? Yeah, okay, apparently not. Knife? What haven't I checked? Huh. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Medicami said the time is possibly can't be changed. Huh? Hold on. The sprinklers turn on at 7 AM each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the whole sprinklers shouldn't have gotten that wet, which means the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers have been added to the truth boards. Evacuate to spend some love, dude. Okay. I got a side. The fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about her. That corpse really her? If that's true. Was that also her who attacked me last night? If I can find more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Chloe was never that kind of person to talk about herself that much. Maybe I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more, but then the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
Or simply, limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any sort of suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if you'll let me borrow her room key. Bitch boy! Hey, bitch boy? If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. Get the key to her room, right? I was hoping I can borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take you that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you or may not. I'm back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. We should check out that one area. What one area are you talking about? Going into another girl's room, Makoto? I know. Last time you did that, someone died in your room. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for. no idea. There's a bit of charge debris near the door. It seems familiar. That was seen earlier. The data center? No, I don't think it is. I can't go on the door. I can't. Nothing really creepy in here. Oh boy, I have to go in every room. Oops, I shift tab. I generally have no idea where I need to go. You go to Headmaster's room? It's locked. Broken the block to the store. Does that mean it's been fixed already? Well, I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Very nice. I don't remember where that was. Oh no! Looks like we'll be here for ages then. Generally do not know. Try this room. To the back room and we'll work our way out. That's a big shelf. There's a bunch of lab equipment. Worthwhile. And the tarps. Air purifier? Oh no. Dude, shooting like this could really just be. Okay, no. Be the art room, would it? Huh. Is it an emblem or something? I generally don't know. I generally do not know. Thing here, let's check the back room. I do not know! I do not know, do not know, do not know. Mallets, no. Okay. Huh. Aw. Minecraft sound effect. Aw. Rec room. About that. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Everything back to normal, just like when... That's what I'm sure. Wait, I'm in the right room? Was it the bottles? I'm not gonna realize it all line up but nothing ever happened. I don't see any flying clue here. Oh, it's maybe because I haven't been in this room since the trial. The dartboard, not really related to the case though. Okay, so I don't think there's anything related in here. Stairs, classroom. I think we're into the classroom. What's in this floor? Library. A little look-see. A little look-see. No, that's all the books. The files and all that stuff in there. Leave archive, yeah. Hope you enjoy me just walking around trying to figure out what the fuck this was. That's a classroom. Excuse me. But on the first floor, okay. Ah. Oh, should be. Ooh, should be. I don't mind hints, thank you. And thank you for not spoiling it, but... What store? Is it the first floor? It is. Monokuma's room... Oh, the gym, maybe. Bless you, thank you. I hope that didn't hurt your ears when I sneezed. Spoilers, weird champ. It's not spoilers. If it's a hint, it's fine. It's spoilers is like if you tell me who the fucking the killer is or whatever. I figured out it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something weird. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing, there's no doubt about it. The fragments I found on the ground. Wait! Oh! Ah, it was the bomb! So I checked everything else I could think of. All that's left now is Koryo's room. To head back to the gun and ask. Okay, cool. It was that simple. I decided to go through every fucking room. I'll be honest with you, I thought it was an emblem of some sort. No. You. You think you can go? Oh my god! You think you can go so soon?
Let's go.
You want to go check out her room, right? Well, very well. Let's go. God, it was that simple. Walked out with a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Maybe I have to talk to you. Oh, then here we go. Put out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then click, and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. So, this is her room. I see something suspicious here. There's something on the table. It's a wooden decoration. Wood block decoration, sorry. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lock is... the lock is at... Oh my god. The lock is at those really traditional public bathhouse use them for their locks. I wouldn't know. I've never been to a public bathhouse. I think you... True. Yeah, you think nothing of the bomb when you first see it because you don't recognize the corner of it. Yeah. That's why I was so confused. But I'll give him, I'll applaud him for that. That's very clever. They don't usually surprise me, but it's hard to picture him doing something like that.
It's certainly
But
possible.
if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really, what? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure something at the dojo that might do it. Might go to it. Well, the dojo? Dojo's on the 5th floor? I can't fast travel, I gotta leave. Okay, cool.
What?
You wanted to come here, so what's nothing in particular. I thought we might find something clue here. A clue that might help us understand it.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take this time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, she gave me something. Huh? What is it?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it. Something will ever happen to me. I'm sure I'll have it here somewhere. Found it. What is in the envelope? Ko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly has happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. Well, what could it be? Maybe her bed sheets, dumbass? But could it be something underneath the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything. But she left it to the vibrator. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. What's this? Found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 student registry?
I see.
It appears to be the mastermind. It's a Smash invitation. Oh god. Imagine, what's his name? Mikoto and Smash. Yikes. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Code stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. It must have been the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Ko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentiment indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then look down at the profile sheet. Okay, can I be honest with you? I'm gonna sound like a complete dumbass. I was like, what the fuck is F sex? Then I realized it's F is for female. Oh god, I'm dumb. I'm a complete dumbass. Wow. I know. I know. I'm stupid. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for the military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on a vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over the Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as the Finra for 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training on her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Sex, yes please. It's been added to the truth bullets, cool. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one of those non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even comprehend the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things, just as an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Finra in the place like this. Huh, you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Finra mercenary groups is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have the uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I heard says that Finra has already...
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like a hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ooh. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Ah, it's you.
What?
Uh-huh. What do you have in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me.
Come
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In that case, you're wondering, I don't hold it against Koyo either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss... I think I want to say Ogre, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You quite adamant about those regulations of yours? Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication of organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I can. Oh my god. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words.
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total of students taking part in this killing game are actually 16. 16 then.
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student is part of the school life. So she's the one making the regular. Oh my god. So the one making all the regulations is.
Why?
Why?
Huh?
I'm not reading chat. I just saw my name and I'm scared. I don't think you ever read the sentence properly. We were having trouble reading the sentence. I hate it. The truth hurts. I'm butchering it tonight, that's for sure. I will say that. Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, the killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers, now I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do... Oh my god. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get. So, I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigera. Oh my god. That sneaky whoever. So, I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously.
Hey,
You know why she wears those super gloves day in, day out, all the time? Oh, don't tell anyone what I told you, but... She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, Nails, that's all you got. Yeah. Bra times 2. Oh, bro, you want a second, buddy? Go back to your Elden Ring final boss, buddy. Nikima has been added to the booth section. Oh, wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, no, but no. Monokuma especially said there were scars, right? That's why Koyo wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Koyo again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Okay, Jesus, buddy. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mu was a student here.
Right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mu is the one creating the rules for the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear, so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mu is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Who is related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps
possible.
she's the one who killed her. What?
Hmm.
1 second, please. Someone's knocking at my door. I am back. Sorry, it was my auntie coming in. That would explain why we'd have the class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and killed someone, that would make her part of the skill cooling game. Wait a sec. Okay, time's up. Mu was the killer? She killed her? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? I still wait. Oh, he's back. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first
What?
began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Isn't the culprit, huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mu, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Who is giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold. So to say the least, it makes no sense than to assume that Mu isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. That's what they want us to suspect Mu and come to a wrong conclusion. That would make sense to me. The way you said it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mu isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure the other places in need of our investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Oh yeah, I thought the dojo looked like this. There are wooden locks here. They use wooden keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Koyo's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Okay, do you see that locker the furthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only place that doesn't have a key in at the moment. You must understand what that means, right? Should probably use the key we found on the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wooden block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and opened. A lot of fucking arrows there. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made from titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, there's something else in the locker. It's a rolled up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
See.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how can it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Cool. I think the locker has this. Oh my god. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
Very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... the toy? They get it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to look... Can you do some real research on Finra? Finra? You mean the mercenary group that Mu was part of? But how are we supposed to find that out? Isn't it obvious? We're in the school. Oh my god. We're in the school. Would you go to do some research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Drink. Give me a second. Water. Say hi to the gamers. I believe there was a file related to Finra somewhere over here. Bitch Boy seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this! Now, I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you make it all... Oh my god. How did you make it all the way through high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to replay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? That's kind of extreme. Oh, okay. I have to read it out. Cool. Finra is an elite fighting unit based out in the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Finra, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? It also sounds like some sort of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battles aren't much different from our lives here. An unacceptable, imaginal world. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't a word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Finra. Now that you mention it, reports something about where the name of Finra comes from, right? That's right, it said Finra is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that you're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Finra somewhere on the body. What? They got a tattoo of Finra? Would that mean... Wait. So, it's not Ko's body? It's... okay, what?
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot.
Maybe? I don't know, because she was the soldier, and it would she joined the
See you later.
what's it called? The Finra thing. Then again, we don't know anything about Koyo. Before I do anything else, I'm just gonna just turn up the volume just a little bit. Yeah, we don't know anything about Koyo. Maybe Koyo is part of the Finra thing as well? I don't know. All we can do now is uncover the truth during the trust trial. It seems that would seem the way. Let's go. I'm just confused. So. Whoa, Bitch Boy and Mikoto showed together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We're investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Mikoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous? Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second? You can shop anytime. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but we stood there for a full 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... or what? So, yeah. I know. I nearly said his name. I nearly said it. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why do you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You're all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start until everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes, so if that's okay, I punish the one making us wait, right? We all agree it's a violation. I'll arrange a punishment right now. Is it me you're waiting for? I'm here. Who's here?
Hey,
Okay! So she didn't die. I was right. It was the Moo chick. I'm here and no rules have been broken. Koyo. Koyo, you're still alive? That's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But it's okay that there's no particular penalty for being late.
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty, officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butt onto the elevator. I'll just be one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Koyo. Koyo! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us, huh? He's right, now we're gonna deal with a ghost. I told you stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the class trial. Without a word, looking directly at Koyo, Berko stepped into the elevator. Master! Wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to her before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went in to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed the announcement because of that. I had no idea a body has been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So
Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go into the trial completely uninformed, can I? So, that's why you're late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then what was that key you found it goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool which can open any lock in the school. What? There's a count, okay.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right. Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem
This is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Koyo made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one in, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. Well, there's really no one left, Jesus. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine getting used to the mental pressure that comes from preparing for an execution. In dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After a measurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. The dazzling light penetrated the depths of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. What is oh my god, it's ugly!
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Why is such an ugly background? Ew! Green and purple does not go together. Ew! I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs have passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes. Yes! Save. Alright, crack fingers. Do I have... I got a new skill, didn't I? What was the skill points that I got? Yeah, it was just a new skill points I got. Alright. Just go over. We found a dead body, explosion, dead body, fake nails, tattoo on right hand. Ah, the Discord light theme background. People who use the light Discord background needs help. Chicken. Everything else. Wood block key, titanium arrows. So titanium arrows appear to be 10 in total. Along the arrows there was also one more duct tape in the locker. The duct tape had traces of blood on it. Assume that it has been related to the case, but nobody can imagine how. Koyo's account. Koyo used Monokuma's secret tool, which grants access to any room in the school. So she used the key. Alright. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out who done it,
Who done
then
it?
only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
You fucking hero, you're a dumbass.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
So do ghosts.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
We really don't have to do this,
Then
do we?
let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
I actually unbelievably have one friend who uses light. You need to get a new friend then. Just to stop being friends with him. Because that's a psychopath you're friends with.
Her
So
traits?
sorry. I'm so sorry. Your friend must be a lovely person. I apologize. What important trait Coco had that proves the body doesn't belong to her? Her gloves?
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us
We
all.
really have to... fucking hero, you're a complete dumbass. And you're the oldest one here as well. Lol, yes, the other ones that told me about Danganronpa. Oh! There's no way that corpse was Koryo. But if I can't prove it, why? I can't prove why. We're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I have to have... We're really doing this? Just for hero's sake? Oh, what a complete dumbass.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
Music's a bit... Oh, I can't turn the music. Don't.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
I missed.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
For once, I agree with you. I can't believe we're actually doing this for dumbass's sake. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's better.
That Kyoko there is just a
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
What am I?
Then she was wearing gloves before the
Thick
explosion.
nails, toe on the right hand.
Well,
Where's the
yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is
I missed again.
absolutely Kyoko.
This entire
Discussion is idiotic.
Yes.
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't.
They got burnt up in the...
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well,
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, that's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Because of the long nails.
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails,
Fake nails.
remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
People playing who really need to be doing this because Hero is dumb. Makoto's nice way of saying he's a dumbass. Time to talk about this for everyone's sake.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails.
jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Alright, Hero, please enlighten us.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Yeah.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Custom made,
Then
jeez.
that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need
Oh
to
my
figure that
god,
out.
hero. Oh my cup. Fucking complete nuts of a human being.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
It was Hero. Hero was the killer. He actually did it. For once this time. For anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from here. From there. Sprinklers exploded, tattoo on right arm. Right hand, sorry, not arm.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so.
The face was scorched beyond recognition.
I don't know why I did that. What, you think someone said I wrong?
Shoot!
Yeah, I know. I asked for that one.
If Kyoko really...
Then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so. The face, and there wasn't any description in the. Well, if we can't identify the body.
No, that's wrong.
I jumped the gun there a bit.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
Oh god. I'm just getting Persona flashbacks.
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Alright, bitch.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh?
Sorry, the background is completely throwing me off for this case. I do not like it. It's like I'm in a fucking, I don't know, Mario level or something.
Must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Excuse me?
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
The arm ring. GG, well played. Good job, man. Good job.
Oh,
Congrats.
Really?
Did you stream it? If you didn't stream it, doesn't count. If you compare the tattoo to other information, the victim's identity becomes clear. There'd be...
I got it!
That.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's
Oh,
the name of
Finra.
the military
Not
group
Finra.
Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their
Fenrir.
body.
Fenrir. Okay.
Fenrir?
Fenrir. The image that represents Fenrir is... a wolf. How do you spell wolf? I can't spell. Oh my god, I pressed H by accident. Let me fuck that up.
Now I understand.
Woof. Woof.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Blow, not woof.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean...
Still confused at
being
what's
the
happening.
ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
But wasn't she the ultimate soldier? In
Maybe
the...
we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the
Yeah,
ultimate
ultimate soldier.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
Yeah, why did you say the despair part?
She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
Yeah. Is this? I feel like this is a fourth wall break.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
Okay, how do you know
But
that?
how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Imagine not being important at Mega Law.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Okay.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Yes.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
For fuck's sake. If there's a 17th person, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Nope. There are only
Okay.
16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Hero.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, yeah, us two.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Alright, bitch, well, explain it to me.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
Can you really trust Monokuma when he says it isn't a 17th person? To be honest, this bear's fucking unhinged, so I don't know.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspects are now me and Koyo. Damn it, I can't understand. Somehow I need to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
Is it like 9?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
What time? It was 9. Yeah.
Got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Yes.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay then, looks like the game has begun. If I can't prove an alibi for that period, then I might have to prove the murder didn't happen during that time. I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Sprinklers, exploded body, what happened to a dead body? Probably sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and
Oh god, well, I have 4
9
minutes!
in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Nope, I fucked up.
Shoot!
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 and 9 o'clock. Yep.
And Makoto doesn't have...
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the
Body,
time.
and I was like, friend, when your dead body. There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Think back, the corpse must totally too dark. Okay, so I should be able to figure it out. Hey, the sprinklers! I just said that.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between
10 o'clock at night.
Ah.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I had the right thing, but I picked the wrong thing. Okay. Yikes, I'm bad.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
Because we fucking put out the fire.
Wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
What? What? Fucking what, bitch?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
What is this bitch on about?
You're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
We're trying to, but you're interrupting. To prove the body wasn't wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain intervals and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. I'm not doing a... God damn I am!
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me?
I missed.
I admit
Ah.
nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything!
Okay, good. Final strike.
How can you say it?
This should prove it.
Back to Riven. I hate the Riven games. I really do.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Because we put out the fire.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, Shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Yes.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Hina, join the club. I hate it.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Alright. Without an alibi, which would have mean Mary's killer is. No, I refuse to believe it. Mary murdered someone?
I'd
That's...
just like to say one thing.
Oh god.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Fuck you mean?
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame
I'm
me?
so confused.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
Pretty dumb motive.
She had a motive and no alibi. Well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
What do you mean?
Huh? The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
What's that whisper, Will?
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
You whispered catastrophic? Oh yeah, I did. I don't know why, but him saying that made me laugh. I don't know why.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
The top?
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Whoa. Hold on, bitch. Why would you say that? Why would you want to make me look like I'm the killer? No, I can't be thinking about that right now. The trap. The top. If that's what she... What? The top must have been touched with the body, right? Why is she... Okay. But the body.
Wait. Something's not right.
What's not
And
right?
what might that be?
Can't worry about whatever it is if I don't do something. Everyone's going to think I'm the killer. After you fruit what Chloe said. Oh god, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh fuck. Okay, fragment of the dead body, exploded body analysis, body before the explosion.
By By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Who's
So
part
the
2?
reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the
Oh,
water.
hang on.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
I think it was the fucking... What's it called? White noise, or what it's called.
By covering the body with the tarp,
The killer prevents.
So the reason the tarp was because the sprinkler,
But the underside, it was totally spotless.
it's because that side was protected from the water.
Nope! No, I see what you're trying to say. I have absolutely no idea.
Shoot!
I need to think. Fuck.
by covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
I think I...
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't
was
get
this one I
dirty.
wanted. God, I'm a dumbass.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
Why would it be dirty still, dumbass?
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
My God.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
What? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
What?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
What do you mean in the garden? No. Good explosion. That gives a count. Oh, I'm a dumbass. It's a chicken.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
The chicken.
What? Chicken blood?
Yeah.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Also, chickens have to be in fucking play somehow.
But after
Oh
the
no!
murder, there were
There
only
goes the
4.
far left one. Rest in peace.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Kind of smart as
Killing
well.
a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Rip left chicken. You'll be missed maybe. The left chicken will be always will be in my heart.
The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Also, is it on backwards?
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
What?
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Oh no.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Oh no.
That's not...
Oh no.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Oh, we're getting thrown underneath the bus here, boys. And the suspicion falls back onto me again, but why? Why is Cody trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Sky's dead body has been added to the truth book. Okay.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Oh, now you remember.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Oh no. It's coming back.
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
No, you haven't.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
That's a lie. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? Took a shit, what did I miss? Thanks for sharing, Callum. We're getting accused of we're being accused of killing the fucking 16th student. We can't let Toka keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Nah, we were sus.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Just what? I couldn't be sure what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Got a sauce.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. No, that's wrong to Hina, and with Ko took the knife. True for it, bruh.
The knife we found lodged in the
What?
dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
I'm scared.
Just because I had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Coming from you, bitch. What? We already established that the coat was put on the body after the top was moved, which means the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are,
fuck.
Makoto.
Okay. We established the coat was put on the body after the top was removed, which means a knife was thrust into the coat into the body. Okay, I'm overthinking it again.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, that seals it.
But just because I had the knife, that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, so there's no question.
You took that knife and...
What
There's
a
only
horrible
two.
Man you are, Makoto.
Oh god. Which means the knife was
The knife
Being
we
stabbed.
found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
fuck, I missed.
I was afraid.
If he did have that seals it.
Just because I had that automatically make...
Well, getting
Stabbed is what killed her.
Oh!
No, that's wrong.
That's what I get for overthinking.
Wait,
Confused,
hold on.
confusing, confused
Stab
noise,
wound
exactly.
Isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it. In other words,
Oh shit,
the
skipped it.
victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
What? Ethan was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way it's possible. Ah! Excuse me. Exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.
I got it!
I pressed.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
I wanted to read that, not actually present that. But I got lucky.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true
Thank
killer.
you.
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Look at her go! She's flying. This is probably my favorite image of the whole game. Look at that bitch fly.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
Yes.
They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Alright, calm down, buddy.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
Ooh.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
Those are big words for you, buddy. He's playing Flappy Bird in real life, or rather Danganronpa in life.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Man, I miss Flappy Bird. That was a fun time, that was.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
The reason, because of the bomb. The only reason, one explanation I can think of.
I got it!
Yeah, was that one?
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course,
It was the bomb inside Monokuma.
we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh yeah, I can actually see it now.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute.
Is it? I'm still lost as
They
fuck, dude.
wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Maybe it will. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Make your arguments. Monokuma file. Cool.
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Yes.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her
Nope.
head.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then.
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Nope. What do you think? Some mistake lurking in what I said.
Shoot!
Fuck. Okay. Kore's been silent during these true bit. Oh my god, bit firing sections? Kore's been. Yeah, she has been very silent.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead.
Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which was completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with wounds, but these are also several days old.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
It was not that?
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal
Injury has
yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There's little holes?
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim
had suffered countless wounds across her
Nope.
entire body.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined,
I
correct?
missed.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife,
I'm
right?
confused. I'm
And then
confused.
there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah.
according to the
That's gotta be it! There was
evidence that showed you. And more than that, the victim had
suffered.
No, I already did that one.
wounds across her entire body.
I just shot it. The knife was covered up and all those wounds on her body went fresh, which only leaves
Then, shall we continue the debate?
the back of their head.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Shoot!
Okay. Third game over. Fuck. Is it like a proper game over? Peter the one the most famous Makoto. However, Makoto's all the black and too bad. Looks like the real killer took the gun. Congratulations to them.
Is this really the end for all?
I kinda wish it
I
didn't give me
refuse to
an
give up
option.
yet.
Alright. Alright, I gotta turn my brain on for this one. Monokuma File 5.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
I didn't want to click that. I wanted to click...
Well, yeah.
I'm
She was
stuffing up.
already totally dead when that happened.
And it
Ah,
wasn't
hello. Thank you for the follow.
And then there's only one other thing.
Welcome.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
Make
the
it big
victim
fun
had
time.
suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Did I get it? I don't know if I got it or not.
Then
Hang on.
shall we continue
I
the
think I
debate?
have it.
The victim's
Fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
I think I have it. I'm just that dumb. I've got it.
Then shall we continue the debate?
I need to get the
victim's fatal injury.
Beat Heroes thing.
Explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because then there's only.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that
Showed she was hit on the back. And more than that, the victim had suffered.
See, I'm not that
countless
dumb.
wounds
I'm not that
across her
dumb.
Entire body.
I'm smart.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has...
Yes.
No, that's wrong.
I'm so clever. I'm so smart.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Nice.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
Oh, dude. So, there was no blood on the pickaxe, you
How
dumbass.
is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
I'm a...
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you
Oh,
want.
God.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
What the fuck just happened? I just don't understand.
We want to
What?
figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we
I
already
hate
know.
Toko.
We already know? I knew we could count on you,
I hate her.
Master.
I hate her so
What
much.
was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Wait, here is a brain, apparently. The real murder weapon. wasn't the knife. I'm confused. Okay. Sky's dead body, Koyo's account, body duct tape, tiny wooden block, Renew's account. Apparently the killing game began with 16 possessing against blah 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 blah. Koyo revealed also the reason Koyo wears gloves to hide something. Body before explosion. The arrows? It can't be the arrows.
I got it!
Okay, it was the arrows.
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
They wouldn't.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
I'm confused. So did they just whack the back of the head with an
Are
arrow?
you sure?
That wouldn't
That
kill
sounds-
someone.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
Unless they fired the arrow into the back of her head.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame him for doing it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. I'm Confucius. Wooden block key, titanium arrows, body duct up.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
If it was just the titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly as thick, which is why they used.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound
Well, it said the weapon must have been about it. It seems like an arrow would just...
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Didn't think too hard for that one.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That
Another weapon?
inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Excuse me?
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Lies.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Oh, calm down, buddy. I have evidence. Evidence that Koyo went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker. The fucking... key.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Yes!
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit.
I meant to go
You
stop.
can't explain this away, so just give up.
I meant Makoto's gonna stop falling in love with these fucking females that try to kill him. Like, honestly.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Oh my god. What?
What?
He was protecting me? That doesn't make... Does that mean she's... Oh my god, I bust, she's so hot. Shut up. She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Koyo... He killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
Ooh!
I should know?
What? Should know better than anyone? What does that mean? When the body was found.
Those words you
God.
just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Ah,
Byakuya,
I'm shooting the wrong things.
what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Yeah, here's the key.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Nope. I don't know why I think that was it.
Shoot!
When the body was found. 7 AM, Makoto was making the moment. Makoto meets others in the gym. Okay, so it's just the first 2 hours of the morning.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you...
Master would never hide something.
There's proof that you. Is that what you're.
You said I hid the evidence and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Ratio. They gave a room key, which would mean...
Those words you just.
Exactly. I'm not the. You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
there's proof
That you aren't the culprit.
Oh, hang on.
Is that what you're.
You said I hid the and then
Left the locker key in my own room, correct?
but could I really have done that?
I'm overthinking it again,
Those
and I'm
words
looking
you
dumb
just
in front of the chat.
Exactly what I'm not the. You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
there's proof
That you aren't the culprit.
Ah!
No, that's wrong.
I was five-heading that.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
This bitch boy had the key.
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
But doesn't she have the key that unlocks everything? No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyo just said. It's an obvious lie, but this isn't just like her. You try and save herself with such a desperate lie. It's okay to look dumb. It's okay to look dumb in front of us. When you redeem it eventually too, we wouldn't make fun of you for it. I mean, true. Did you really feel that threatened because she's not the killer, or is there something else? When there's some deeper meaning hidden in what she said earlier? If you vote for me, I die here. The mystery of the school will stay hidden forever, which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind's trying to trap Koryo, but what if it's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I do? The Mastermind's trap. The victim was new and the killer and Koryo killed her. What does Koryo really know? What am I supposed to do? Koryo's lie. Am I the only one who knows it is a lie? Am I the only one who can expose it? But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. I will make fun of Will, and we make fun of you because you're British. Bucko. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. You'll know the danger, but if that's the risk solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide. Oh no! Run away, let it go, pursue the lie? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. What happens if I run away? There's two endings here, I will say. Oh no, there's two endings? Fuck. So I'm gonna take it that run away doesn't do anything. By you saying that. There's two endings to this game? Fuck. Pursue the lie, let it go. So, no, it's fine with that. It's fine with that. He didn't spoil anything. Like, there's, like, two endings, like, I don't count that as a spoiler. He didn't say which endings are good or bad. But now it's got me really thinking hard about this. You know what? Fuck it. Oh. Do I call her out for the lie or let it go? But she said if she dies, the Mastermind wins. You know what? Fuck it. We'll see what happens. I feel like this is the bad ending. I've made my decision. I have to believe in her. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that she mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What?
Oh no, did I fuck up?
It had to be Makoto.
No, did I fuck
I
up?
don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
What, Akuma?
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Oh.
Huh?
Time's up! Class trials all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
That's new.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
What? Did I fuck up? Oh no, I fucked up, didn't I? Ah, I need to go always again. Hey, 73? Jeez, I fucked up twice last night, right? And I got 99. I fucked up once this time, I got a 73. What? I don't know how the scoring system works.
Now, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Did I really fuck up? Oh no, I fucked up. Did I get the bad ending? Ah, fuck, I got the bad ending. Oh no. Oh no. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole show doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills! Chills!
It's time for the heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Yo, you bitch. This is... Now I know why. Fuck women. Oh, yeah.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
It is. I should have killed you. Oh. Koryo?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I think I actually lost the game because I decided to... Based, Will. I learn from the best. Oh my god, I actually can't believe that the bad ending. What the fuck? Oh. What? What the fuck? Oh, it's a better fucking execution than Celeste's, that's for sure. After school lesson. Haha. He's not even tied down or anything. Couldn't you just leave? Based. I'm so mad. I'm so mad and it's just disappointed. I actually got the bad ending. I'm sorry, Makoto. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Wait, hang on, what? Why is Alter Ego here? What's happening? What the fuck's happening? Am I falling to my death now? What just happened?
What?
Good ending. Good. Oh, good ending. What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter Ego? Alter Ego. Is this some sort of stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it! Or the hell? I don't believe this.
It would seem.
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, your miscalculation from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words.
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Hmm.
What are you talking about? You already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. That chip of ice is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you never get to see him again. To waste away in a garbage spewed pit in a way that's even better than a special punishment. But still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm going to bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Koi, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell's going on?
Calm down.
Okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words.
Now it's the masterminds that's in... I don't know what that word is.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So.
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. What you coming back from the dead, or rather the school network? This is such a big plot twist, oh my god. Massive high school towers over the beginnings. Wait. The game just reset? Every Speak Academy, it brings the top students from every field imaginable. Government funded school privilege. They say that they come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. 100 years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which means Hope's Peak is a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend to the school. One, you need to have already be attending high school. Two, you need to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. I'm about to start from the beginning again. What? Where am I? I woke up, my head resting on top of the hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk out in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what am I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any class I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Oh, did you notice that you can select multiple resolutions in the stream? Congrats. I can? You can? What? Hold on. Sorry. I just gotta double check something. I can? Oh shit, what the fuck? When did that happen? Hang on a second, I gotta check something then. So I thought you have to be affiliated to do that. And I'm just gonna check my... Okay. Weird. That's very weird. What the fuck? Alright, I'm not affiliated or anything, but that's weird. I don't know why. Okay. Strange champ. Weird champ. That's the word. I could finally feel my mind and body suddenly come back together and again. And then I was awake. Or I was just another dream. A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils were too powerful for a dream. Oh, what an awful smell. Pog. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light sneaking in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must have been some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in, but that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me. We have to know what happened at the end. Maybe not. I might redo this trial again and play it out. Because I'm intrigued. Because I really thought I got the bad ending. And he used up to the spoiler equals ban. No. He asked. I'm fine with that. He asked. They asked. Sorry. And they used up the last table of his strength to do it. Bam. Don't ban Luke. Alright, I can't give it now. For myself and for my friend. That's why My pursuit or survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. I can move around. I can move around. Oh, this is really deep. Alrighty. Alrighty. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end it there for the night, boys. It's 10 o'clock. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I think that's a good enough time. Only 2 hours and 40 minutes nearly. Sorry. Oh, I had a panic attack for a second. I thought you actually timed them out. I was gonna say, don't. They didn't do anything bad. They're asking questions. They're being polite in chat. Unlike that one guy I had in my stream when I first started this, he just straight up just said all the spoilers. Ah, damn. I know. I do apologize. But tomorrow I might try and play a bit of this. Yeah, no. Weird champ. Oh, I'm gonna give you weird champ, buddy. All right, Mr. Fucking Snowflake Patrol. But yeah, I'll be finishing. Well, if this is it's 6 chapters, if I remember correctly. So if I'm near the end of chapter 5, I might try do chapter 6 tomorrow night. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And like I said, I might redo this chapter again for the trial to get the bad ending and have a look at that. But thank you all for coming out. Thank you for the followers as well. Thank you for the VOD watchers. Again, if you also are a VOD watcher, please do follow to see some of this amazing content live. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your morning, day, or night for wherever you are, and have a good one.